Okay, Chandler.
Okay.
And your horoscope says, on the 5th, a special someone is going to give you a gift.
Oh, well, thank you in advance.
Oh, but the 12th brings a lover's spat.
You're going to make a joke about my special present. Why would you do that?
Oh, wait, and on the 19th, a secret crush announces itself.
Du menar att man kan använda astrologi för att manipulera någon att göra något riktigt jävla idiotiskt?
Det gör astrologer hela tiden.
My goodness.
What's the matter?
I told Mrs. Winch she was going to have triplets in November. It's only going to be twins.
You'll probably get a bonus from Mr. Winch.
Yes, but I hate to make a sap out of Scorpio.
You don't mind Larry making a sap out of you. He's cleaning up on these horoscopes and you're not getting anything.
Oh, you think I should ask for more money?
Of course you should.
I'll do it when the moon enters Sagittarius.
You'll do it when Larry enters the room.
What's your star sign?
In the entertainment world, past and present, astrology is often mocked, misrepresented, or taken lightly. Few film productions show astrologers or astrology itself impartially. From the New Age wave in the last century, on television and in the movies, astrology was confused with crystals, aromatherapy, Reiki, tarot, I Ching, Ouija boards, palmistry. This has led to horoscopes being considered by sane people to be nonsense, bullshit, and quackery, Dawkins' term for astrology. Associated with fairground attractions, talking heads in boxes with turbans that spit out cardboard predictions, astrologers are a kind of atom within a larger set of rubbish. Professor Brian Cox called astrology junk on one of his BBC astronomy shows Wonders of the Universe, and Professor Richard Dawkins allegedly debunked astrology in his TV documentary Enemies of Reason. Even so, astrology continues to seduce people, without the opinion of intellectuals discrediting it. She is also mentioned in cartoons such as Fritz the Cat, The Simpsons and countless movies, often ironically.
Ooh, my horoscope! Taurus, today you will die.
What?
And you may get a compliment from an attractive coworker. Lenny?
It really says die? That sounds unusually specific for a horoscope.
Astrology made its film debut in 1925 with the feature film It's Written in the Stars, based on a novel by German astrologer Elspeth Eberton. The original title of the work was Mars in the House of Death, which she wrote with the intention of making a film. The story deals with the fate, or free will, of a husband and wife, and was apparently aimed at a female audience. The film, directed by Willy Reiber, received good reviews, but unfortunately got lost. Eberton wrote several books on astrology and 4 novels that incorporated astrological symbolism into their main narratives, but she is still remembered for her famous prediction about Hitler. Chronologically, the American feature film 13 Women appears in 1932, produced by David O. Selznick, directed by George R. Cainbod, and based on the novel of the same name by Tiffany Ayer. The film stars Myrna Loy, Irene Dunne, and Ricardo Cortez, and was one of the first to use astrological predictions in its screenplay. But it neither defends nor attacks astrology, limiting itself to using horoscopes as a trigger for the unfolding of the plot, with an atmosphere of psychological suspense. Myrna Loy plays the assistant of a renowned astrologer who falsifies his predictions to get revenge on former schoolmates.
Have I lost the power to divine the stars?
No, Swami. But you must send the letter.
For the sake of those 12 women who wrote the round robin asking for their horoscopes. They were schoolgirls.
Look at me that way. Don't look at me like that.
You're very tired, Swami. Sleep is so sweet.
Another American film that addresses astrology in its screenplay is When Is Her Birthday? Produced in 1937. Directed by Bob Clampett and Leon Schlesinger. Dustin Willoughby, played by Joey Brown, is a boxer who is adept at astrology. That only wins when the stars are aligned. It is an American romantic comedy directed by Harry Beaumont, with Joey Brown in the lead role. Originally this movie had a Technicolor cartoon sequence, but most surviving copies have the black and white sequence.
You cannot escape. Your fate is written in the heavens. You cannot escape your destiny. Your guiding planet rules your life. It is our privilege to present a celebrated scientist who will explain astrology in its true light. Professor S. Zoaraburkis.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the astrological chart. 12 divisions. Tory days has got October, April, June in Kentucky. All the rest I don't be sure except Chicago used to got the World's Fair. So this is Aries. Saggy trousers. Burbank's greatest masterpiece. Taurus. That's the fool that won't take moo for an answer. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody cares. How do you like that? There sits King Taurus, the moon-kissed bull. When the moon shines, he is public boss #1. Bull meets crab. Crab meets good too on the blue plate lunch, 35 cents. Delicious. No more crab meat. All aboard. No moonshine? Taros is very unhappy. Saggy trousers gonna horse around a little bit. Take that. William Tell is gonna hit him right in the zodiac. Knocking the star out of Taurus. So long, sport.
He's been out 42 minutes. That breaks his own record.
Maybe he's kicked in.
It was only in 1938 that the first Hollywood production with an entirely astrological argument appeared, When Were You Born? A murder mystery film with a screenplay based on the story of folk astrologer occultist Manly P. Hall, which also appears giving a brief description of the characteristics of each of the zodiac signs. Directed by William C. McGann and starring Anna May Wong as an astrologer who helps the police, the film is practically a beginner's astrology lesson. Or for those who want to start venturing into the subject. Each of the 12 main characters was born under a different astrological sign. Mai Li Ling, an astrology expert, predicts a passenger on a ship that he will die within 2 days and the next day he is dead. The police suspect that Mai knows something, but she doesn't. To free herself, She offers her help to solve the murder, and so Maya and the police find themselves in a web of crimes and false identities.
Before this case is solved, there will be 2 other deaths.
Well, I've had enough of this bunk. I'm going to misuse some more money and buy a drink. That's what money's for, Miss Ming, to be spent, and I'm going to spend mine just as I please, always.
Always is a rather unfortunate word, Mr. Coy.
Well, maybe, but I've got a lot of good years ahead at least.
You have only a few good days ahead at most. What do you mean by that? I'm simply telling Mr. Coy what I see in his horoscope. Then I can only advise you to put your house in order. 48 hours is all the time the stars are...